A lot has happened in Nigerian football scene over the last couple of days. Nigerian players in Europe performing really well. Alex Iwobi is still in top shape. Brace for Fulham in their midweek game against West Ham, unfortunately losing that game 3-2. Sadiq Umar has scored his first goal for Valencia. Of course, he's on loan from Real Sociedad. Scored on his first full debut for Valencia. Chelle has been with the Super Eagles B team, and he also watched their last training session, which was actually a friendly game against a local club side. It went on to win that game 3-2. The Super Eagles B team has also been drawn into their group for the CHAN tournament, which will be happening later this year. And before we go into all of that, let's start with Ebenezer Akinsanmiro. If you don't know who Ebenezer is a 20-year-old youngster who plays for Sampdoria. He's on loan from Inter Milan. He moved to Inter Milan from Remo Stars in 2019. And on Sunday, something happened in the Serie B, the Bresco's game against Sampdoria. Ebenezer was racially abused, and he kept his cool in the game. And when Sampdoria scored, he reacted. He made the monkey dance for the Bresco fans who were racially abusing him, and he got a yellow card. And in the 41st minute, he got subbed off, and that was the end of the game for Ebenezer. After the game, Sampdoria made a press release showing support for Ebenezer, and his parent club Inter Milan as well made a press release showing support for Ebenezer Akinsanmiro. But unfortunately, in the press conference, his head coach at Sampdoria didn't show support for him, and he said Ebenezer shouldn't have reacted and should have concentrated on the game. The coach made such statement instead of backing his player. You can't tell players how to react after being racially abused. He should have supported Ebenezer, and I don't think he should have subbed him off. And he also made an excuse saying he subbed him off so that he wouldn't get distracted in the game. And I think this is a flimsy excuse. Should have showed support for Ebenezer. And it's so disheartening that there's still lots of racism in football currently in Italian football. And I hope Ebenezer stays strong to fight his way through all of this. And the Italian authorities have sanctioned Bresco, and we've learned that they've been sanctioned. I think 9 million euros. They've been made to pay a fine, 9 million euros for racially abusing Ebenezer. And it's about time offenses like this, punishments for offenses like this, go beyond fines. Arrests can be made. Fans who ignite this racial abuse from the stands can't be easily be picked out and sanctioned properly. Hopefully Ebenezer pulls through this and gets back on the pitch next weekend. So moving on, Alex Iwobi needs to be studied. Yes, this guy needs to be studied. How he plays so well in the club side, and when he's back in the national team. We've always talked about this. I think we would stop talking about this until we see the best of Alex in the Super Eagles. We won't stop talking about this. He scored a brace for Fulham, 2 beautiful goals from the wings as well. He's so good playing at the wings. It's going to be interesting to see how Chelle is going to utilize the best of Alex Iwobi in the Super Eagles, because it's about time we see Alex Iwobi perform in top shape. It's about time we see him perform in top shape for the Super Eagles. We see Lookman replicating his club performances at Atlanta for the Super Eagles, but we barely see Iwobi replicate such performance. But hopefully Chelle can fix this. We won't be talking much about Alex Iwobi. He's been in top shape this season. And moving on, Sadiq Umar got on the score sheet for Valencia, and he's going to continue scoring. There's always been lots of question mark on why Sadiq gets called up for the Super Eagles, and if he scores, if he's always on the score sheet, or maybe after a month he gets like 3 to 4 goals every month, gets on the score sheet, gets some assist. That is if he doesn't score, there won't be questions about his performance when he gets called up to the national team, whether he deserves that call up or not. There won't be any questions surrounding that. So I'm happy he's back to scoring ways. And moving on to the Super Eagles B, they've just concluded their campaign and they'll be moving back to their various club side. Eric Chelle was with them at their training camp out there at Ikene, and he also watched their friendly training game against the local club side, with they won 3 goals to 2. So it's going to be interesting. Would Eric Chelle be bringing some of the local home-based players into the Super Eagles team? We don't know yet. The camp has officially closed, and unfortunately CAF has also shifted the CHAN tournament to August 2025. It was scheduled for January, just a couple of days to the commencement, but unfortunately CAF has shifted it due to some technical reasons. In the press statement they released, they said some facilities are not yet completed there in Kenya, Tanzania, and it will take a bit of time for the facilities to be in shape for the tournament to commence. Would have loved the tournament to be in January. Now that, at least with what I've seen I think the players are in great shape. The performance against Ghana was brilliant, and it would have been nice if the tournament started in January, but unfortunately it won't commence up until August 2025. And again, the group stage, the groups have been drawn. The Super Eagles are in Group D, and they've been drawn against Senegal, Congo, and Sudan. This is a fairly good group, a decent group, which they should make it through to the next round. So guys, I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section with everything we've discussed today from Ebenezer Akinsanmiro. What do you think about the Italian authorities? What stringent measures do you think the Italian FA should make against racial abuse against black players? And also tell us, what do you think about Eric Chelle? How do you think he's going to incorporate local home-based players into the team? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to like and of course subscribe. Show your support, help us reach 10,000 subscribers. So guys, see you in the next one. Cheers.
Hear me and hear me well.